Alright, stream is a go. Stream is a go. So, believe it or not, I actually did get to some good old editing on the Son of Day. Because I had no schoolwork. Now I got a fuck ton of schoolwork. But that's not important. Well, what is important is I've added music for all of Jenny Fox. And then also, check this shit out. As soon as the preview loads. Alright. Look at that. Beautiful fish bungin. Mystical, powerful, amazing fish bungin. Alright, so this stream is just gonna be me cutting up a fuck ton of audio. So that's all we got going on here. So we got Winter Day in Forest of Magic. This is the Touhou Relax project. So we're gonna see if we can relax. Is this like music or is this really just it's just no, it's music. Okay, cool. Something gonna happen here. Okay. It's got very nature backgrounds going on. I know, do it like this. Alright. Fish script. Alright. So yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. Alright, so for Alright, so we've added, what is it? Literally me just adding this has put like fucking 13 extra minutes onto the video. So that's gonna be fun. We'll see how cut it is by the time it's done. But like it'll be Alright, so for fish, I really don't have any secret tech I need to explain. Maybe like here. I think I want to... Alright, so for fish, I really don't have any secret tech I need to explain. I really like starting those with alright. It is what it is. It's fine. Let's keep going. For fish, I really don't have any secret tech I need to explain. More so, I just feel like it's important to describe how two of Fish Bungeon's most important tools work. Okay, hold on. I need to turn this down just a little bit more. It's really hard to get myself over this. As I feel like they're kind of hard to figure out entirely on your own. The moves in question being Side B and Air Strong. Hold on, let me rewind that a bit. Something going on there? Most important tools work, as I feel like they're kind of hard to figure out entirely on your own. The moves in question being Side B and Air Strong. Side B gains you 29 speed, which, by the way, is only 1 unit of speed slower than Jenny's Infernal Cruise, and is jump cancelable, which means you can leap through the air with 29 speed whenever you want. Air Strong is a move which completely stalls Fish's vertical momentum and can be clutched at any point during the animation. The time when it's most important to be clutched is right at the end when he throws the dumbbell, as normally Fish will launch himself in the opposite direction from where he's facing. But if you time the clutch just after Fish throws the dumbbell, Fish will keep moving in the same direction. With this in mind, in order to cross the 55-meter gap, do a side B, and at the very edge of the... Okay, I gotta say, this is really cool, but man, is it hard to focus over just the constant... So, we're actually gonna see if we can, change this. Just gonna see if maybe... see if we can find something a little more... Like it's somebody else who also decided to wait. What the fuck? How's there that much yellow? Oh, it's after they've split. I haven't listened to Touhou Jazz in forever. Fossilized buns. Oh, Banana Walrus, how you doing? What is? Do I want to know what fossilized buns means? Do I want to know? Yo, let's listen to some Touhou Jazz. Turn it down just a little bit. I feel like this is gonna be harder to concentrate over. Fuck it, let's send it.
Platform, perform a full hop while drifting to the right. Once you start falling, perform a double jump, and once you start falling again, perform a fully charged air strong.
I mean, yeah, you do be saying words out here. You know, yeah, you right on this.
Making sure to clutch it right after Fish throws the dumbbell to gain just a little more distance. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. And with that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper. Wait. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. With that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper.
What did I not like about the first time I said that?
Then, perform an up B.
I love the Lily spin pet. Hey, Crown, how you doing?
And drift to the right. With that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper. Upon entering the level...
So what? Hold on. So that's the good take, according to myself. You are fine? That is great. What about, have you, been playing any more Silk of Song?
A little more distance. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. And with that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper. Wait. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. With that, you should now be...
So what did I not... You really don't know what to do now?
Oh, nice, you got the free melodies.
You could try to beat the game now that you got the free melodies.
A little more distance. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. And with that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper. Wait. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. With that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper.
You got hit and the iframes weren't enough to get me off the enemy hitbox. Yeah, that happens a lot in Silk Song. I don't know why Silk Song is so against you getting iframes, but it really is.
A little more distance. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. And with that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper. Wait. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. With that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper.
I don't see what I didn't like about that first take. Maybe like the way I finished it.
A little more distance. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. And with that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper.
I'm gonna say that's fine. Legit, I think we're mad chilling with that. I don't see any issues. No, again, it's not. Hollow Knight gives you a lot more iframes. It gives you a lot more. Silk Song does not.
Then, perform an up B and drift to the right.
With Dark Rooms? I can't remember a lot of Dark Rooms off the top of my head. Mainly because Lantern's never really a thing. But like... Yeah, I don't remember dark... I mean, I guess there are darker rooms. I never thought about them too much.
Wait. Then, perform an...
Yeah, this should be fun, right?
To the right. And with that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper.
Yes, it's fine. And then just go until after the laugh.
Wait. Then, perform an up B and drift to the right. With that, you should now be on the ledge and into the level proper.
So, like, here. Cut out this section. You know, I don't think I'll do it on stream, because I got, like, school shenanigans I need to get to, and I have this. But I have... Oh, the dash spell? Yeah, I love that one. Oh, that one's so fun to use. Is that just how zoomed out I am? I guess so. Oh no, not like that. What is it? I 100%.
I'll be on the ledge and into the level proper.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Upon entering the level, you will immediately be greeted with what is without a doubt the hardest first jump in any of the levels thus far. You have to deal with the same spike gap as everyone else, except now there's a gigantic wall of spikes blocking the path forward. And Fish's muscles were not exactly designed for gaining height. So, what do? Well, what you gotta do is stand next to the starting wall and then perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll perform a wall jump and immediately follow it up with a side B. Then, immediately afterwards, you'll follow that up with a double jump into a fully charged air strong. Once Fish throws the dumbbell, press the clutch button so you don't get launched away, and depending on your positioning, you're either going to want to upbeat towards the left or the right. Then, you'll want to start drifting towards the right once you line up with the platform to just barely land on it. From there, just fall down and you're done. Note that for the up B, what dictates whether you need to up B to the left or the right is entirely dependent on how early or late you decide to clutch the air strong. Clutching it early will make it so that you're far enough away from the ledge to where you can just perform an up B to the right without bonking on the ceiling.
Yeah, it's going to be an annoying one to edit.
There's no good indication for when you need to clutch in order to make the spacing work. You just kind of have to guess. That's why, even though it's a bit more awkward, I like to clutch after the dumbbell is thrown, and just up B to the left, as the indication for when you need to clutch is much simpler. Also, another side note. While attack canceled wall jumps can gain you a little more wiggle room for this jump, they're really not that helpful here, so I wouldn't recommend them unless you're really struggling to gain enough height. Moving on to jump 2, and thankfully this trick is a lot easier. All you gotta do is perform a side B, and then perform a short hop near the edge of the platform. Once you start getting closer...
I'm gonna read chat now because I haven't looked at chat in forever. I'm getting to the point of the game where you can actually use spells. Yeah, it makes sense. You have enough silk now to where like you feel justified in using them over using a heal.
The bottom spikes, perform a fully charged air strong, and then clutch after Fish throws the dumbbell to make it onto the ledge. Alright, next up is the oh-so-classic walls. These ones being the 12 and 16 meter wall... Wait.
There we go. Mistake. He fucked up. Actually, can I just make a cut here?
Alright, next up is the oh-so-classic walls.
Hello, Alice.
These ones being 12 and 16 meters, These ones being 12 and 16 meters, respectively.
Okay, I think I can start the cut here, and then we're gonna need a second cut. Oh no, okay, I was... for some reason, I got confused by in and out. You know, you're in the house, like all good Ire-gooners.
Classic walls. These ones being the 12 and 16 meter wall... Wait.
Even up to any more Aya shenanigans? Any more Aya drawings?
Alright, next up is the... So I can get rid of this, and get rid of this bit.
So it goes a little something like this, right?
Alright, next up is the oh so classic walls. These ones being 12 and 16 meters These ones being 12 and 16 meters.
Hold on. Oh so classic.
Alright, next up is the oh so classic walls.
So I think here's where I need to start at. And then it's...
These ones being 12 and 16 meters
So like this? Unless I messed up.
These ones being 12 and 16...
I can rewind like just a couple frames.
These ones being...
Just like that. Easy game. Mayhaps you bought another Candace for your wife. Potentially. Possibly. I'm doing alright. I never got to mention it, but I did 100% Silk Song recently. I have done it. And then I immediately started another playthrough to try to get a unique ending that I have intentionally made really hard to get. I have intentionally made this ending way harder to get than it should be, and I am stuck in a fucking gauntlet. If Crown's still here, you'll know the gauntlet I'm talking about. The fucking... The one for one of the melodies. We have to fight, like... just so many enemies in a row.
Dumbbell to make it onto the ledge.
Yes, the two fat guys.
Alright, next up is the oh so classic walls. These ones being 12 and 16
Yeah, more or
meters,
less the usual.
The 12-meter wall can be simply bypassed by performing a full hop into a wall jump, into a double jump. Okay, hold on. The 12-meter gap...
Okay, so where do I need to cut again? Started making a lot of back-to-back mistakes. I was doing good for a while. Making shit harder than it needs to be. It's funnier when it's harder than it needs to be.
16 meters, respectively. The 12-meter wall can be simply...
So I need, after the pause.
The 12...
Yeah, no, I'm going for the full AIDS route, is what I'm calling it.
The 12-meter wall...
Based entirely off of what Nobeka called the disease when we were talking about it.
The 12-meter wall can be simply bypassed by performing a full hop into a wall jump, into a double jump. Okay, hold on.
So like this. Nobeka, my god. You were going to first try that one, but the double hit I mentioned before happened. Makes sense. I've never used the spike trap. I never used too many of the offensive tools because I didn't want to use the beast shards. Yeah, no, it happened during the double fat guy. It makes sense. His hitbox is too big, and then you can't get out of there in time.
Effectively. The 12-meter gap can simply be bypassed. Whatever.
Hold on.
The 12-meter jump can simply be bypassed by performing a full hop.
Yeah, I said gap that time. See, I added 13 minutes to the timer, but it's not really 13 minutes.
Balls. These ones being 12 and 16 meters, respectively. The 12-meter jump can simply be bypassed by performing a full hop into a...
You want to draw wife so bad? I mean, nobody's stopping you. You want to draw your wife, you know. The spike trap is busted. You can kill any big enemy with like 4 of those. Really? Huh.
Wall jump into a double jump into an up.
Okay, I want to just, for the sake of just getting it out of the way.
The 12-meter jump can...
Back 2 frames.
The 12-meter...
It's exactly what I want. Alright, well, it might be a little too far. But you can draw her, definitely. You can draw her, like, existing. Being in existence.
15 meters, respectively. The 12-meter jump can simply be bypassed by performing a full hop into a wall jump, into a double jump, into an up B, followed by drifting to the left to make it up to the 16-meter wall.
Oh, so like the one you like throw into the air? Not the one you place on the ground, the one you throw into the air, and then it's like da-da-da-da-da-da. Probably draw her looking cute as fuck, as per usual. Nice.
Now, this one's a bit more messed up. What you gotta do is perform the same full hop into wall jump into double jump as before, but now you need to drift back towards the wall so you can perform another wall jump.
I've never used it.
Follow it up with a fully charged air strong towards the right. The end of the air strong will fling you back towards the wall, and from there, you need to perform one more wall jump into an up B going towards the left in order to just barely make it onto the ledge. From there, just fall down, and you're onto the next checkpoint. Note that you can also perform the air strong to the left.
Hold on.
Perform the air strong.
1, 2, 3.
Checkpoints.
1, 2.
Note that you can also...
1.
Note that you can...
You can't just decide not to bother with an enemy using that trap. Huh. I think was my favorite one. I don't know if you found it, but it's like this cone you can throw that like ricochets everywhere. And then like multi-hit certain enemies. I loved that one. That one's so good. Oh, also, this is a very minor thing, but something I found out about late game that's hilarious to me. If you click in on the right stick, like you press like R3, you do a taunt. Or you do like a battle cry. I never knew about that until like super late game when I did it by accident. You press that shit in, and then Horner goes, Ganama! It's such a weird minor thing, and the game never tells you about it, but it's there. Nah, she doesn't say Sha. Under very specific circumstances, you can actually get her to say Pashanka, though. Which is hilarious. Those are the only 2 variations I found. Is Ganama and Pashanka.
Note that you can also perform the air strong to the left. Note that you can also perform the air strong to the left. Air strong to can also perform the air strong. Note that you can also perform the air strong.
Unfortunately, she cannot tell you to get good. I wish that was a thing though, because that would have been way more appropriate than this game. Yeah, no, but people have been losing their minds over the difficulty in Silk Song. I don't know if y'all have seen RT's video on Silk Song, but like he has such a love-hate relationship with Silk Song right now. It's insane. I mean, it's like it's fair. Again, the game's a lot harder than Hollow Knight. It's like there's
checkpoints. Note that you can also perform the air strong to the left and then perform a clutch to send you back towards the wall. While this will let you be closer to...
I think, like, again, it's like...
Well, this will let you be... It's like a multitude of reasons. It, like enemies dealing double damage. Like, the amount of enemies that deal double damage is one of it. No, yeah, it's beautiful, and it's also really annoying when it wants to be. The wall during the charge, it doesn't seem to gain any additional... It'll let you be closer to the wall during the charge, it doesn't seem to gain any additional height.
Hold on, what the fuck?
Well, this will let you be closer to the wall during the charge, it doesn't seem to gain any additional...
Hold on. So is it here?
Well, this will let you be... Well, this will let you be...
So like this. And I think that should just be good.
Strong to the left, and then perform a clutch to send you back towards the wall. Well, this will let you be closer to the wall during the charge. It doesn't seem to gain any additional height, so just perform whatever feels comfortable.
Also, I'm curious, since you're already in Citadel, so presumably you had to fight the, what was it, that giant dude with the fire in order to get into Citadel? You can't stop thinking about Aya.
Yeah, Judge.
What was the auto? Was the autocorrect on dumping? I don't know specifically. Oh yeah, no. But what I was gonna say is that, so I think another thing for RT's love-hate relationship, RT beat the judge on full health. Like, he had all of his health left, and then the judge did that final self-destruct move that they do, and that hit him twice before he even had time to realize what was going on, and he lost the fight. And I was like, yeah, that's a little ridiculous. Yeah, the Benji is a continent away. You have to run so far back. You try to write simping. No simping for autocorrect. You can only dump. Like, and again, the final self-destruct move straight up does free life. Or, like, free hearts. It's pretty fucking insane. You already predicted the game was going to throw some bullshit like that. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Like, when I fought the last judge as well, and I was like, okay, this is a 2 damage type of guy. It's like, yeah, whatever. I've seen it all before.
For this next room, just... no, I'm gonna read.
Okay, what the fuck is happening here?
Doesn't seem to gain any additional height, so just perform whatever feels comfortable. For this next room, just... no, I'm gonna read as I wrote it. From here, just flex on this upcoming room and move on to the next.
Okay, hold on. Right, so that's the problem with the... Wait.
Well, this will let you be closer to the wall during the charge. It doesn't seem to gain any additional height, so just perform whatever feels comfortable.
Okay, we're gonna cut here, and then...
For this next room, just... no, I'm gonna read as I wrote it.
Alright, we can just do this.
From here, just flex on this upcoming room and...
I guess I just, like, didn't feel like the original writing was that good, but then I was like, I don't know. I don't know how to improve it. Happens a lot.
Feels comfortable. From here, just flex on this upcoming room and move on to the next. This next jump isn't anything too bad. All you gotta do is perform a side B to build up speed, and then perform a short hop into the pit. Once you get close to the spikes, perform a wall jump to get close to the other wall, and once you're close to the other set of spikes, perform another wall jump.
Hold on, what 2 guys? I don't know the 2 guys specifically.
Oh, no, I do. I forgot about them.
Yeah. The one that looks like it's a 1v1 and then the second guy comes in.
I fought those 2 hella late.
I fought those two, like, hella late game. So I never really, thought too much about them.
Then, once you get close to the third set of spikes, perform one more wall jump, and then do a fully charged air strong, making sure to clutch it right at the end, in order to clear the set of spikes. From here, just fall down while holding to the right until you get underneath the steel beam, and then perform a double jump, and at the peak of that, perform an up B. Then, just drift right to make it to the next checkpoint. Did that feel weird, or was that just me?
At the very least, we're definitely cutting this out.
Did that feel weird, or was that just me? Did that feel weird, or was that just me? Did that feel...
Why is it not going back any further?
Did that...
It's not going back any further because I'm an idiot.
Did that feel weird, or was...
Oh, it wasn't going back any further as I'm literally sliding it along the fucking thing. You lost that fight after killing one of them because you got hit by 2 damage and then pushed in the lava for 2 more damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think that never happened to me, but I get that. Again, I was just way over-prepared by the time I fought them. Hold on, so this is fine, right?
Underneath the steel beam, and then perform a double jump, and at the peak of that, perform an up B. Then, just drift right to make it to the next checkpoint. Did that feel weird, or was that just me? From here, just fall down while holding right until you get underneath the steel beam, and then perform a double jump. And at the peak of that, perform an up B. Then just drift to the right to make it on... I don't know. It's probably fine.
Gonna assume this is good.
I'll read it one more time just in case I read it. Oh.
You want to be over-prepared for fighting the second stupid fly? Yeah, no, I know that second stupid fly. That one's dumb. Yeah, that one sucks. I immediately know which one you're talking about.
I'll read it one more time just in case I read it awkwardly. From here, just fall down. Wait, yeah. Sorry. From here, just fall down while holding to the right until you get underneath the steel beam, and then perform a double jump, which at the peak of, you'll perform an up B. Then, just drift...
You know what we'll do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll give myself some respect here.
Perform a double jump, which... get underneath the steel beam, and then perform a double jump, which at the peak of, you'll perform an up B. Then, just... Wait, yeah. Sorry. From here, just fall down while...
Okay. I will give myself this much respect. So, take 1 versus take 2. Let's see it.
Perform another wall...
Which one do I like more?
Too bad. All you gotta do is perform a side B to build up speed, and then perform a short hop into the pit. Once you get close to the spikes, perform a wall jump to get close to the other wall, and once you're close to the other set of spikes, perform another wall jump. Then, once you get close to the third set of spikes, perform one more wall jump, and then do a fully charged air strong, making sure to clutch it right at the end, in order to clear the set of spikes. From here, just fall down while holding to the right until you get underneath the steel beam, and then perform a double jump, and at the peak of that, perform an up B. Then, just drift right to make it to the next checkpoint. From here, just fall down while holding to the right until you get underneath the steel beam, and then perform a double jump, which at the peak of, you'll perform an up B. Then, just drift to the right to make it to the next checkpoint.
I think they're both fine, so I'll get rid of the second take. No reason to get rid of the first.
Jump is even easier than... This next...
Alright. Here we go. Run it.
Just drift right to make it to the next checkpoint. This next jump is even easier than the last. This next jump is even easier than the last.
Yeah, so we're just gonna... we're just gonna get rid of that.
This next jump is even... This next jump...
So like this.
Make it to the next checkpoint. This next jump is even easier than the last. All you gotta do is perform a side B and then full hop near the edge of the platform. Then, once you're more or less lined up with the platform you jumped from, perform a double jump, and then once you get close to the bottom blast zone, perform a fully charged air strong, making sure, as always, to clutch it at the end. Then, perform an up B to make it onto the ledge, and with that, you're at the next checkpoint.
That's good.
Alright, now that all the easy jumps are out of the way... Alright.
Oh, the 2 red cone flies? Yeah. The boss fight doesn't have the right to be that good. It's actually pretty fair. No, yeah. I like that one. That one's fun.
Alright. Easy jump. Points. Alright.
So I think here. And then just cut this shit out. Get rid of it. We're just like light edge me.
Perform an up B to make it onto the ledge, and with that, you're at the next checkpoint. Alright, now that the easy jumps are out of the way, it's time for Fisher's hardest trick of the level. This is a 61-meter gap, which is just barely long enough to make the method you just used non-viable. Not to mention the 2 treadmills forcing you in the opposite direction, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. What you have to do in order to solve this nightmare is to perform a side B, and then full hop to the right just before touching the treadmills. From here, keep holding right until you've made it over the first treadmill, at which point you'll want to immediately perform a side B going in the opposite direction.
Oh shit, the radio player has been redeemed. It's been redeemed. Oh, that's so cute! The fuck is going on with this Remilia? She looks like a noodle.
Afterwards, keep holding left and you should just barely land on the treadmills. From here, run on them for around half a second before performing a full hop, which you'll want to immediately follow up with a clutch down B to send yourself flying in the other direction. From here, just wait until you get close to the bottom blast zone, but not too low, and then perform a double jump. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged air strong. As always, making sure to clutch it immediately after the dumbbell is thrown. After that, perform...
It's definitely going to be a cut on after that. I know myself.
After that... After that...
Couple frames back.
After that...
Okay.
After that, perform...
Like this?
I feel like there's a better way you can write that. Perform a... Okay. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged clutch side B.
No, but that is for this, right?
After that, perform... I feel like there's a better way you can write that. Perform a... Okay.
So like this?
Afterwards, wait just a bit...
Okay. You know, when... Because, like, this is a remix of Great Fairy Wars team. Whenever I think about Great Fairy Wars, I always think of like, what was it? I once saw somebody in a Twitch chat being like, yeah, I really want to play Great Fairy Wars, but I want to wait until I get a few more like lunatic runs under my belt before I take on something like that. Okay, stage 3 specifically. Definitely wouldn't have just thought it was a stage 1 theme, I'm not gonna lie. I knew it was a stage theme.
Immediately after the dumbbell is thrown. Afterwards, wait, you know,
I just want to say, like, the thing is, like, I never really got that mentality, though, of like, oh, I want to wait until I've done other runs before I can do a run on a game I want to play. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if you have a run you want to take care of first, that's one thing, but, like, I don't get, like, the, like, oh, I need to build up experience before I can take on this game. You know what I mean? I feel like if you want to play Great Fairy Wars, you should just play Great Fairy Wars. Yeah, well, like, I think generally Great Fairy Wars patterns are harder compared to, like, you know, like, Great Fairy Wars normal patterns are harder than, like, other games, right? And there's more you gotta take into account. So I think that was the mentality on it. But still, I don't think playing other shmups is necessarily gonna make you a better player at Great Fairy Wars. It can, but, like, if you want to be better at Great Fairy Wars, you just need to play Great Fairy Wars.
Just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged clutch side B.
That's really cute.
Shoot-ba-doo-ba-doo, shoot-it-up-ball. After that, I don't know.
Yeah, you can cancel a lot of bullets.
Yeah, whatever. I'll read it as I wrote it. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform... Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a...
Sorry, so what the fuck am I changing?
Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged clutch side B. After that... I don't know.
Fully charged clutch side B.
I'll read it as I wrote it. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform... Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged air strong. As always, making sure to clutch it immediately after the dumbbell is thrown.
Okay. I mean, I think that's fine, yeah. Alright, let's wait.
Immediately after the dumbbell is thrown. After that, up B towards the ledge, and you should just...
I mean, if I want to read it like that, I don't see a problem.
Air strong. As always, making sure to clutch it immediately again, and then perform a fully charged air strong.
Oh, that's like...
Again, and then perform... Afterwards...
So I need them after.
Afterwards, what...
Like this.
Afterwards...
Because it should be... Because this leads in like this, right?
To the bottom blast zone, but not too low. And then perform a double jump. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged air strong. As always, making sure to clutch it immediately after the dumbbell is thrown. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged clutch side B. After that... I don't know. I said side B. Yeah, whatever. I'll read it as I wrote it. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then...
Okay. So for one, I didn't even cut it where I should have cut it. I can get rid of this 100%. Like 100% we get rid of this. So let me compare these two. I think even Zunside Great Fairy Wars is supposed to be an easy game. It's less you have to learn. I do, because I used to struggle with Great Fairy Wars. I do think it's harder if you're not as used to, like, it's more you have to pay attention to, right? Like, it's more intimidating looking patterns that you're supposed to cancel with ice. But if you're not very, but you have to get used to how ice canceling works before you can become, like, really comfortable with it.
Immediately perform a side B going in the opposite direction.
Because, like, a newer player isn't going to look at, like, oh, look at how much bullets I can cancel the ice. They're going to look at it as, like, oh my god, that's a lot of bullets. What do I do? Right? Like, that's going to be, like, mentally intimidating. Even if they have a tool that can cancel them. At which point, you'll want to immediately perform a side B going in the opposite direction. Afterwards, keep holding left, and you should just barely land on the treadmills. From here, run on them for around half a second before performing a full hop, which you'll want to immediately follow up with a clutch down B to send yourself flying in the other direction. From here, just wait until you get close to the bottom blast zone, but not too low, and then perform a double jump. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged air strong. As always, making sure to clutch it immediately after the dumbbell is thrown. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged air strong. As always, making sure to clutch it immediately after the dumbbell is thrown. After that, up B towards the ledge, and you should just barely make it. Yeah, so I think I just do this. So where is it? Not too low. And then perform a double jump. Afterwards, wait. So here. Like this. For around half a second before performing a full hop, which you'll want to immediately follow up with a clutch down B to send yourself flying in the other direction. I didn't need it to be that long. From here, just wait until you get close to the bottom blast zone, but not too low, and then perform a double jump. Afterwards, wait just a bit again, and then perform a fully charged air strong. As always, making sure to clutch it immediately after the dumbbell is thrown. After that, up B towards the ledge, and you should just barely make it. With that, oh wait. With that, like most. With that, alright, now we go forward. With that, oh wait. With that, the hardest trick of the just like this. After that, up B towards the ledge, and you should just barely make it. With that, the hardest trick of the level is now dealt with. And with that, the hardest trick of the level is now dealt with. This trick of the level is now dealt with. So like this. And with that, the hardest trick... With that, the hardest trick... Rewind. And with that, there we go. Look at this. Dumbbell is thrown. After that, up B towards the ledge, and you should just barely make it. And with that, the hardest trick of the level is now dealt with. This next jump is very similar to Jenny's. The only real difference is that you are a gigantic muscular fish with a dumbbell. What you have to do is perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll perform a double jump. And at the peak of that, you'll start wall jumping back and forth up the wall as high as they'll go. Right before the wall jumps stop gaining you height, perform one more wall jump into a fully charged air strong. And then start mashing up B to hopefully make it onto the ledge. Alright, it's time for the final checkpoint, and same as everyone else before this, it's not anything too bad. To get past the final section, all you have to do is perform a side B and then hold left. Wait. Let me see where I need to cut there. Wait. To get past the final section. Let me do that. It was 05. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like here.
All you have to do is
More like here.
past the final section. All you have to do is perform a
More like here actually.
else to get past the
And then like here.
to get past the final.
So this is the line that I want. And then
All right, it's time for the final checkpoint, and same as everyone else before this, it's not anything too bad. To get past.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
To get past the final section, all you have to do is
Then cut out this. Just like this. Look at this. Beautiful. Perfect even.
Alright, it's time for the final checkpoint, and same as everyone else before this, it's not anything too bad. To get past the final section, all you have to do is perform a side B, hold left, and then full hop near the edge of the platform, which will have you immediately bonk your head on a steel beam. Once you get out from under the steel beam, perform an beam.
2 more seconds back.
Once you get out,
And then do this.
once you get out from under the steel beam, perform an once you get out
Let's make sure I don't repeat it a third time.
from under the steel beam, perform a double jump shortly after.
It's like here.
Once you get out from under,
Like this. Just like this.
get your head on a steel beam. Once you get out from under the steel beam, perform a double jump shortly after. Okay. Once you get under the steel beam, once you get
Let me make sure I don't repeat it one more time.
out from under the steel beam, perform a double jump short.
Okay, okay. Now we're talking.
Once you get out from under the steel,
Do a couple frames forward.
once you get out,
Just like that. Alright. Also, get rid of some of this ending fluff. Yeah, you can just delete that. Just delete it. I normally don't get rid of dead space, but it's so apparent there that it's like, yeah, whatever.
immediately bonk your head on a steel beam. Once you get out from under the steel beam, perform a double jump shortly afterwards to make it to the left wall. From here, perform a wall jump, and then at the peak of it, perform a fully charged air strong. Make sure to clutch it as always, and you'll be past the first set of spikes. Quick note, if your timing for the air strong is even slightly too early, you will touch the spikes and die while throwing the dumbbell, so keep that in mind. Now, while this final trick is simple, the timing for it is very tight, so you're gonna hear me say the peak of a lot for this jump. Well, a lot more than you already have anyway. What you have to do is stand next to the right wall and then perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll perform a wall jump. Then, at the peak of that, you'll perform a double jump. And at the peak of that, you'll perform an up B to hopefully just barely make it onto the small platform in the center. Note that while the timing on this last jump is rather strict, the chances of you dying while going for it are relatively low, so just keep throwing yourself at it and you'll get it eventually. From here, just go to the left, make the 3-meter jump, get warped through space and time by a pumpkin, and finish the 4th level. With that, we're now...
That's important. Hold on.
With that,
Like this.
4th level. With that, we're With that, we're now...
Yep. Okay. Just delete the little sliver of sliv. The little sliver of sliverin, as it were.
And finish the 4th level. With that, we're now officially halfway done with the impossible levels. And to get us over the halfway mark, we'll be moving on to Princess Remedy. Alright, go recording.
Just like this.
Alright, go.
Okay. Final time on this bullshit.
Jump shortly afterwards to make it to the left.
Oh, no, yeah.
Now, if you...
Okay, 50 minutes. 4 characters in 50 minutes long. That's what we're talking about. Okay. So, game plan. I could start editing this right now, and I probably should, but I have a mild obsession, and I want so badly. We're gonna stop doing this for now. Stream's not over yet, though. I just have something that I desperately want to try to finish. Stop with display capture. I'll update the stream category once I get to the thing. You might already know what this is going to be. Oh, there's an update. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, well, I'm just gonna load up the game first. So I was reading patch notes. got a little carried away. In any case, it's Silk Song, baby. Yeah, in case you're worried about spoilers, don't worry. I'm probably not going to beat the game. If you haven't made it to the Citadel, then you don't gotta worry about it. Or if you have made it. Because that's where I am. Okay, oh, that's not right. Hold on. Ah. I think that's correct. Should be correct. Okay. Update stream title, AIDS%. And then Silk Song. Done. It still says Slap City. Silk Song. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Done. There we go. Alright. AIDS % has begun. I guess I can set up a hand cam. Probably be a good thing to do. We'll probably play some music as well, because I don't want it to just be at... Why can I not? Mouse. There we go. Let's go hand cam. Let's go bandy cam, hand cam. Zoom that shit. Just like this. Why the silk? So I have finished cutting up the audio for the thing. And while I should continue editing, I have this that I really want to continue. I'm petty, and I was grinding this for a fucking hour yesterday and couldn't beat it. So now I just want it done. Or at the very least, I kind of doubt I'm going to be able to get it done, but I want to see if I can. Well, probably not this run. So, important thing about AIDS %. You can't heal. It's literally impossible to heal. So that this free damage, I have to live with. AIDS. AIDS is the crest. So I currently have, so with the AIDS, it's not a mode, it is a crest technically. I don't want to explain too much about it. Just know that in this state, I can only hold up to a max of 3 silk at a time, meaning it is impossible to use spells. I am not allowed to use tools. If I go to crest, I am completely unallowed to equip them. And I can't even, since I can only hold up to free silk, I can't even heal. Also, Hornet is constantly tired. This is a thing you can find in game, and it's a thing you can cure, but I have my reasons. This is not another game mode. It is a thing you can find. AIDS is a state you can acquire in the game that they want you to fix before doing anything else. It's not like the parasites, because you have to go on a side quest to fix it. The problem, this state gets started from a side quest, and you have to find a different side quest to end it. It's side quest to side quest. So... So to explain, okay, to explain what my day was like yesterday, hold on, I need to fully show this, because I was grinding this shit for an hour. I was grinding this shit for an hour to this song. You'll know this. Or wait, no, was it you or no, Becca? I'm pretty sure it was you. No, fucking... Remember when I said, fucking, have you seen, Pantheon of Hollowness versus one shit post? Hold on. I'm sure it should be fine to play this song. There's some choice words in here, but I think it's fine. I was playing this on loop for a fucking hour. I'll play this for like one attempt, because I don't want it to do... Yes, the weird rap one. Again, there are some choice words in here, so I don't want to play this for too long, but I'll play it for this attempt, just so you have an understanding of what my day was yesterday for, again, a solid hour. Okay. So, the original song is I Write Sins Not Tragedies from Panic at the Disco, and they combined it with this song, which I believe is called Childish Gambino? That's my guess. Yeah, and that's the particular word. It appears like 3 times in this song. I don't think that's necessarily a problem, and I doubt I get copyright struck for this song because this is like a weird mashup. It also just says Invader Zim. Ah, goddammit. Okay. I hate these guys' movements so much. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So, these guys take 7 hits to kill. Oh, that hit the ground there? You've got to be kidding me. This is one of the hardest fuckers to fight. Fuck a 44p ad. Aw, damn, no, you're missing all the good parts. Nope. Just waiting. Okay. So that's the first half. That's unfortunate. No, no, no. Okay. You know, I can still use this move. Okay. God, I just need one more hit on this fucker. So it's 5 hits to kill one of these guys. I shouldn't have gone for 2 hits. Yes, it does. Does have something to do. The Belfront. Yeah, no, the Belfront guys suck. In any case, yeah, again. That was my day yesterday. It was a large majority of my day. So. Now we're gonna find. Honestly, just keep it up with the Touhou jazz. No, honestly, I need one song to grind to. Crown, if you have a good grind song, let me know. But I already have one in mind that I will play, unless I'm told to play something else. This is yeah, and I will not get copyright struck for this because this is Touhou. I just need to remember the name of it. It's so hard to type sideways. Fuck, dude. So, okay. Where's the I? There we go. Alright, now I need to spell actual I. Yeah, Satori YRT. We're just gonna listen to this. Let me check. Alright, nice. Yeah, no, yeah, but if you have the weird tentacle baby, then yes, it is 100% related to this. Okay. I'll use this at least for this attempt, and then I'll check out the song you've linked. Yeah, again, this is full loop insanity. That was a bad decision on my part, but it worked out anyway. Ah, I didn't see the other one do it. While I draw, you are more productive with this song. Okay. I'm very interested to see it then. Why did you throw it up? I was on the ground. I guess I was on the air when the animation started. On the air? Yeah. I was live on air. You ever wonder why these guys deal 2 damage? Because everyone deals 2 damage. Oh my god, fucking RT Games, like, fake patch notes for this game is so funny. I loved that shit. I thought you were gonna throw that shit to the left for sure, my guy. You've got to be kidding me. Again, I genuinely think this is the hardest enemy in the game to fight. Or, not in the game, but this is like, even the 1v1 against this guy sucks. I hate the 1v1. No, bosses deal 3 damage. No, it wasn't even that. It was like, it was like, what was it? We made each of those, like, pesky 1 damage, or, like, it's like we had some moves that accidentally dealt 1 damage. They now deal 2 damage, just like everything else. That's one of the notes. Okay, let's try this. This is Punish Flan. Okay. I have made it to the final 2 fat dudes once yesterday. Out of all the playing I did, I made it to them 1 time and then never again. In fact, what was it? Because I did this a bit before I did it for a straight hour yesterday. And again, that straight hour, I never got to them again. But before that, I had gotten to them at least once. And I was like, yeah, I can get back to them. I literally can't engage there. If I engage there, I'm taking 2 massive damage. Again, the game does not want you to do it like this. God. I see it angled down, and I think he's gonna throw it down. Like that. But no, I think it's targeted at your position the second the animation starts. Okay. Okay, just like that. 1, 2. Now need to wait. 1. Nope. Just bad decision making on my part. Come on. Is there 1 more hit? Okay. Yep, there we go. And then... it depends. Sometimes they act at the same time, and then sometimes they take turns. It really just depends on their cycles. I've seen... because I assume you were talking about, like, the two knight dudes, where I was like, I literally can't attack. And it's like... again, sometimes they will take turns, sometimes they will attack at the same time. I've seen them do both. Okay. And then so we'll start with... that's annoying. Okay, that's less annoying. It's really good for me, actually. My biggest concern is that one of them starts a nail throw off screen. Yay. That was just really bad on my part. Right, I forgot. Didn't matter. What's up, you okay? How you doing? That was the wrong button. No! Bro kept backdashing. Not expect to see even NEET. Yeah, I'm going for something really stupid in Silksong right now. I was going for something really stupid in Silksong yesterday, and now I'm obsessed. Because I couldn't do it. And now I have a vendetta. No, they're pretty cool. I didn't like the heal for this crest, though. Because believe it or not, you can actually heal with this crest once you get past the AIDS part of it. So, I will say, so the only reason... okay. So, if the only reason I am not healing the AIDS is not just for a challenge run... if you beat the game with AIDS crest equipped, like you don't cure it, then that's an ending. There is an AIDS ending if you never cure it. And so what you're expected to do is have the final boss open first, then do it. But I decided that I wanted to be a silly boy and unlock this as soon as possible, which has been... which, to be fair, is not until way late anyway. I hate that that went right. I hate that that went right. Yeah, no, that was just my bad. That one just straight up was my bad. Come on. Exactly. And that's the intent. That is the absolute intent. Again, I just wanted to be a silly boy. And now I have to do this. I haven't seen that Yeoman forever. Look at that. Look at how good that was. The brief like teleports out of existence you get is actually kind of nice, because it does provide you with iframes during the animation. That's both for down pogo and dash attack. During the animation, when you're not there, you literally can't be hit. It's just making use of it is just pretty hard for me. Okay, I didn't even fully recognize what had happened there. Just bait and attack hit. That's how these guys work. Especially if it's just the 1v1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay. Now just play it safe. Okay. No! Canada's left. You gotta be kidding me. That could have been hitless into you. Okay. Come on. Yep, that's free. That's free. Come on, bitch. No, okay. Nope. Thank you for moving up, not down. Okay. Remember, to the side. 1, 2. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. No. Ay. Yeah. Bro, I can't hit this fucker. I can't hit him. Okay. He went back into patrol mode. He's like, nothing here. Don't gotta worry about any intruders. Oh shit, an intruder! Where did you come from? Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I hate their stupid heads. Okay. Come on. Yep, that's the good shit. All right. Try take out the left one first. I was dying to this so much. I don't know where to go. No! What do you mean that way? I don't know. Yes! I just win the 1v1. Come on. We can get one addition. Ay. I didn't see it. I can't see, bro. I can't see. Come on. Okay. Second ever attempt to the final phase. No, I just don't know what the fuck to do. I've heard a strat kind of works. Fuck. I've heard just go on rolls. Seeing some musical piece of expensive material will be just as interesting as seeing the urban settlement of the strike of open hand. What does that mean? Is it actually called AIDS or that's a fan name? It's not actually called AIDS. Yeah. Also, technically, I'm already cheesing apart because there should be some Silkweaver enemies here, but there's a way to make them not spawn by killing their spawn point. So, that's something. No, yeah, so the only reason I'm calling it AIDS, is because, so, it was when I was talking to Nobeka, because Nobeka found this as well, and just called it AIDS, and I really liked that name, because it pretty accurately describes what playing this charm is like. I don't think anyone else calls it AIDS, but Nobeka calls it AIDS, and that was enough for me to get started on that shit. Imagine the ending if it was called AIDS. Sorry, Hornet, you can't have lesbian sex. I know it's lesbian, but lesbian just is funnier to me. You can't have lesbian sex. You can't have bugs being sex. You have the AIDS. What is it? I remember, ah, shit. Remember Scurry talking about was, like when the date for Silk Song, or not Scurry, Mossbag, when the date for Silk Song got announced, Mossbag was talking about, what was it? God, it's so hard to think right now. One more hit. Okay. It's talking about, like, what was it? A set, like, the first time where Horn and Lace talk, because players had seen that at that point. And it was, what was it? Hornet refers to Lace as a child. And he's like, either this means that Hornet is referring to Lace as very immature for her age, or all this Lace Rule 34 I've been seeing online is really problematic. I'm like, I wonder which one it could be. There's no way the internet could be problematic. No. Twitter would never. Fuck. I should be dead. I didn't see that. I didn't get to see it. I forgot. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, these fat ass fuckers. Says me it sounds like a Europe nationality of a country that's smaller than any American state. Says me. I don't know about European country names to weigh in on this. I'm gonna say you're correct. I was mad. That shit pisses me off every time. Yeah, I really think I should be using that more for interaction wins, especially if they're like a mile away from me. I don't think there's much of a risk in just going for it. I'm just a dumbass for that one. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Look at that. 3 hits, and we're done. Still got 2 hits. It's all I need. This is definitely going to be the attempt, guys. For real, for real. Don't worry about it. Definitely going to be the attempt, guys. For real, for real. You threw out that counter so fast, like a speed. I refuse to believe that counter was still active. I refuse to believe that. Oh, come on. I hate when that shit doesn't kill. I love just getting outside that guy's aggro range. He's just mad chillin', bro. He's so cool of it. So cool of life. I definitely was a little greedy there, but it's fine. Like, I'm not rushing. I'm waiting for the attack. Okay, one more hit and you're dead. You've got to be kidding me. You can do that counter so fast if you want to. Yeah, no. Just bad decision on my part. Should not have greeted there. No! I'm so surprised at, like, which times count as me being on the right or left of this fucker. Oh, Twitch died? Have I dropped any frames? Or it may just be a certified Twitch moment. Well, don't worry. You haven't missed anything important. Just more and more death. No! I thought I was on the ground when that started up.
Fucking backdash, my guy! Ugh. I hate it. I hate that the air ones can backdash.
Okay. Okay. Now it's just a simple matter. Just winning. The good old Sirens of New Orleans. Duh, duh. Bop. Yeah, hee hee. One on a tanga, one on a tanga, one on a tanga, one on a tanga. That's just unfortunate. Now it's less unfortunate. You know, I definitely get what they're going for, where it's like they want the... What is it? Oh my god. I hate it. I hate how much they can move while doing that shit. It's so... it's so annoying when I get hit because they're, like, giant-ass hitboxes... Or because their giant-ass body moves into me. It's not an attack they're doing. They're just fucking huge. And I just get hit because of that. That's just unfortunate. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. There we go. And then the 7th hit. It happens. What? I did pogo. I was like, why did I disappear? Okay. Free hits isn't bad. We'll see what I can do with it. Like, pogo's great when it can work. When it's not, it's really bad. But like when it works though, it works so well. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Just need one more hit on that fucker. Just need one more hit. Okay. Okay. Alright. Just don't get hit during the 1v1, and that's another one down. It's gonna be one in the center, two ones, or the priority is the one in the center. Okay. I hate it when it just runs away immediately to a point where I can't hit it. What am I doing? I was stuck. I was trapped. I was fucking cornered. One, two, three. I thought that would save me. I need to be more careful about that. Oh wait, I have dropped frames. Oh. I've dropped 115 frames. Yeah, I really just asked the question, did I drop frames? And I didn't even check. Wonder how that'll affect the final VOD. That's just embarrassing. Not the worst thing in the world, though, as long as I just don't make any other stupid mistakes for phase 1, which, as we all know, is easier said than done. 3. Come on. Come on. I don't know why I dashed. I just needed a jump. There was no way it was gonna be an issue for me if I had just jumped. Hey, yeah, they kinda do just go wherever they want. I got hit by the retreat. I just wanted him dead. Is that so much to ask for? Jesus. Just wanted him dead. It was one hit away. I just needed one more hit. Okay. Yeah, you can do charge attack. It's just the charge attack. So it works similarly to hero spin, or I forget what it's called, but the hero spin equivalent from Hollow Knight, where it's like you. Oh my god! Come on, come on, like come on. I literally couldn't interact. Yes, that one. It can deal good damage, but it's really hard to make use of in combat scenarios because of how long it lasts and the fact that enemies can kind of just hit you through it anyway. So you're better off just using other shit. I remember I got, like, I didn't have charge. Okay. Just kill me. Ornstein and Ornstein acting up. No, this isn't Ornstein and Ornstein. This is Ornstein's gauntlet of fuckery. This is Ornstein's funny challenge. Also, hello, Nobeka. How you doing? I really thought I could get around that. I just want to do that. Okay. Nope. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. Free. Nope. Free. 1, 2. Okay, let's see. Come on. That's dead? No, it's not, because you fucking backdashed. You know, again, I get what, like, because, what was it? Team Cherry was like, yeah, no, some of our other enemies in the first game felt a little too, like, video gamey in their movements. I don't understand when you're gonna collide to the ground and when you're not. I don't understand that. I jumped because I saw the fucker was coming for me. And I just get hit for that. Because it decided that actually I'm just gonna hit the ground this time. But like, again, it just makes it so annoying to like read the enemy's patterns when they're just like flying all over the place and shit and constantly like backdashing away from all of your moves. Keep in mind, I still don't really have a game plan for when the final two fuckers show up, other than, like, cling to the walls, and then, like, get a hit or two whenever I can. Basically, just try my best to turn this scenario into a glorified 1v1. That was just bad. That was just bad reading on my part. I should have been jumping way sooner on that. Okay, that was super fortunate that that worked out for me. I forgot. Okay, get out of there. Uh-huh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. It's just a 1v1 now. All right. I kind of thought they'd drop in from the ceiling a little sooner than that. Hey, on the bright side, that's the third attempt that got to him. What are we listening to? This is something Crown linked. Excellent plan. This is whatever this is. Oh, you can't see it. This is whatever this is. Oh, yeah. This is punished Flandre. If you go back in chat, Crown linked it earlier, like way up in chat. Or how up is it? It's decently up, but you could probably find it. Is 5 mask and never ending? No, it's not, but I'm being stubborn. I'm being stupidly stubborn. And I think it'd be funnier if I did it with... Because I want it to be pure AIDS. This is how we do it. Oh, God. The true AIDS experience. I'm pretty sure the spin attack's the highest DPS melee attack in Hollow Knight, but nobody uses it because of how weird it is to execute properly. Makes sense. Again, the DPS on it isn't bad here either. It's just same deal. It's hard to execute properly when you're in the middle of combat. Yeah, that was just stupid on my part. I wasn't even paying attention to what bro was doing. I was just fully focused on the flying guy. One hit isn't bad. For the first because honestly, the first phase is like a problem child. So, like, first phase done, no hit is like, you take that. Or, not no hit, I mean first phase, first encounter, one hit, you take. I didn't know where I was. I was on the ground for 90% of the time, so I thought that when it started, I was on the ground, but I wasn't. I was in the air, because of course I was in the air. Because I was going for an enemy that was in the air. I'm dumb for not realizing. I think you understand my obsession now, right? I think I've made my obsession to clear this shit very, very clear. To be fair, I could make this more AIDS. I was talking about like, oh yeah, I'm going for the true AIDS experience, but like, theoretically, if I wanted it to be true, I'd be like, no nail upgrades, fucking, what else do I have? Technically, I didn't need double jump to get here, and I don't need the nail charge. It took like 4... You did the final boss of AIDS? Oh, nice. It took like 4 attempts, not because of the whole not healing thing, but because I'm way too used to fast slashes. Makes sense. So you mainly use Wanderer, I guess, is what you use? I know a lot of people like Wanderer, because it's very similar to Hollow Knight, and then also just higher DPS. Or like, it's essentially Quick Slash from Hollow Knight. Well, like, you deal the same base damage, but, you know, you attack faster. Short range is unfortunate, but, like, I mean, if your movement's good, you can make up for it. I still really preferred Reaper. Reaper is my favorite one to use. I loved using Reaper. The only time I didn't use Reaper is right at the very end, where I decided to go back to using the vanilla Hunter's Mark. Because of shenanigans. That's such an embarrassing hit. That's also an embarrassing hit. I need to stop playing so aggressive because I'm mad. I'm mad because bad, and I need to stop being so mad. Okay. No! What do you mean? What do you mean it was still active? 1, 2, 3. Whatever. 2 hits is all I need. I'm so mad. I'm moving on to you. No, I'm not. Doesn't help to not fight the other one. I am so mad. Short range is bad, but you have a charm that increases that. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm mad cause bad, Chris 2025. It's a really good phrase. I love that phrase because it so accurately describes a lot of people's problem. I'm mad cause bad. Yeah, that was just really stupid on my part. At some point... No, I really don't want to play more of that song on stream, to be real. But, like, I feel like the only appropriate song to grind this to is Bonfires Not Tragedies. It's such just stupid energy, and stupid energy is exactly what we got going on right now. God, I've almost been playing for 2 hours. Maybe, I don't know. I'd really like to do it with vanilla health, just to prove a point. But maybe we do just fucking say fuck it at some point and just try to get more mask, because I can get so much more mask. It'd just be really annoying because I didn't unlock a lot of shit. Because I didn't want to, because I technically didn't need to. Ah! I'm just not playing on my game right now, and now I'm just dying. Wish I could use Hornet's base crest since I haven't maxed out now. It gives me 2 weapon slots with man attack speed. The attack speed's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I didn't pay attention to you. Ah. I shouldn't have gone for that. If they had done nail swing, I would have been fucked. I need to wait for more punishable moves. You gotta be kidding me! Oh, come on! I just keep not jumping high enough. I want to prove a point. I'm fully locked in. I want to prove a point. I don't know what point I want to prove, but I want to prove a point. We're never getting past 5 health. I did accidentally pick up 2 mask shards along the way, but I'm never picking up 2 more. I have a point to prove. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something funny I did for the final boss. Or like for like a secret boss. This is like really challenging secret boss that I fought. And like obviously like everything else, it does 2 damage per hit. Because the game lets you refight it if you want to. And so, what was it? I decided to fight it again, but with the double damage crest. So essentially, I fought it on Ascended, and hilariously, I ended up winning like that. It's a really annoying fight, but it's not, like, you can get pretty consistent at it. And to be fair, the healing is, like, you can get is pretty good. Since you're hitting things so much in this game, I really thought that would have bounced higher. It just works. You never use Quick Slash and Hollow Knight because you always have used magic, but now I get why people are obsessed with it. It's a really good crest even if you are abusing magic. Just being able to hit things. It does not have a God Home, unfortunately. Although this one boss is a weird exception where they allow you to fight it more than once. Knowing Team Cherry, God Home will probably get added. Because I think they have talked about continuing to work on the game after this, so I'd be very surprised if they didn't add, like, a God Home-esque area. Okay, so that's the one time doing that is a bad idea. I see. I was saying that you could just like go in with the harpoon and that's fine. Okay. Just need a lock in. I don't even know why I'm saying that this early on, but we just need to lock in. Yeah, there was just nothing I could have done there. I blocked myself. I really just blocked myself with that one. Like, that's something you genuinely have to be afraid of when fighting these two, is just walling yourself. Like, they don't even have to do an attack. Them just approaching you is a threat all on its own. Okay, I definitely thought that was gonna hit me. Ow. Oh my god. Oh, they just did it twice. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Nobeka. God Home is like the most important part of late game of Hollow Knight. To be fair, Hollow Knight didn't have God Home originally either. Like, Hollow Knight was like same case as Silksong, where it's like game came out, then they made a fuck ton of DLC for it, and then like God Home, it was eventually part of that DLC. And now it's so integral to the experience that you can't even imagine it not having that. So it's probably the same thing they're doing in Silksong. I think, like, most games, I wouldn't be fine with that. But Silksong and Hollow Knight were already complete games to begin with. So, like, their DLCs literally just, like, add, like, just more shit. Like, it does feel weird because we already had it in Hollow Knight for so long. But, like, we're gonna be feeling the same way about Silksong when they add shit, and they're gonna be like, God, like, it's gonna feel so weird when it gets added, and then after, like, a while of it being out, it's just like, God, how was this not here before? That was so stupid on my part. Bad gameplay. Listen to that Ming Whoa. Okay. It's just, like, super hard to pay attention to both of them. Like, I think 2 of that guy is, like, genuinely one of the hardest, like, regular enemy waves. Obviously, 2 of this fucker is the hardest thing that this has to throw at you. But, like, when it comes to just the like, regular enemies they throw, 2 of the, like, spinning guys, I genuinely think is hardest wave. Just because there's so much you need to... Okay. I did not expect a wall climb there. Also, I was not expecting that down. I was not expecting that much downwards in the down. Okay. Come on. I forgot. Okay. Didn't matter. One more of those. Okay. Perfect. I need to scratch my arm so badly. Okay, okay. Okay, okay.
I don't remember what's next. Fuck. Fuck, I forgot. Okay. I hate you. No! Why? 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 That's so stupid. Why does it hit the ground? There's gotta be some way to know. There has to be. There has to be something. Complete games for sure cheap that get those essential parts updated later. Hard to be mad about that. Yeah, it really is. I'd be a bit sad, but thanks to God, I don't have to Idiot, the stupid fly. One day, you will have to. Team Cherry will descend and be like, hey, remember that fly though? And be like, oh, no. No, not the fly. It's gonna be the stupid lava arena. You know it is. That's the Ascended arena. It's literally just fighting in the stupid lava again with the destructible platforms. It's gonna be that all over again. What am I doing? What am I doing? That was just really stupid. You should never take damage like that there. I should have been hit for that. Okay. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3. I should have double jumped. That was actually a really easy situation to read. I just fucked up. Yep. In some of these situations, I am playing smarter. When I'm on it, though. When I'm not, I'm playing them just as dumb as I always have been. But when I'm playing it, I'm playing it right. And I do like that. It gives me hope that maybe I can play a little bit better here. I say. Ugh. Hate you. Okay. Got one. Oh, yeah. Again, that counter stays out for so much visually longer than you think, than it looks like. Or, like, it stays out longer than the visual does. Well, I guess it's not, because he's still in the... It's just it stays out longer than the flash. And my brain wants to believe that since the Flash is no longer there, my brain wants to believe in wrong things because it's bad and dumb. And what's the problem? What's the problem of believing in wrong things? All it does is get me killed. And, you know, that's not so bad, is it? Okay, 4th ever attempt to these fuckers. Get out of there. I could have gone in for the hit there. Okay, it's childish, Genbi. No, I should have waited. That was my bad. I'm so bad. I should have waited. No, you wait until after. That was my bad. Oh, fuck. That's the gameplay, though. That's how that was working for so long. I was getting in my hits when it mattered. Oh god, it's been 2 hours already, my guy. It's been a full hour of this. I just hope that whatever we inevitably get as a boss rush mode, they add a shocker. Oh, that'd be cool. I haven't played Act 3 yet, so if you fight her, then please don't say it. No, man. Of course, the Radiant Boss arena will be free platforms above the abyss. The fly, but there's 2 of them. No, they already did that with Moss Fly. They already did that one. Bashanka. Ay. What if they did it again? I mean, I guess they could do it for more than one boss in this game. Typically, it's like some Venge Fly shit that they do that for, which would be Moss Mother. Not Moss Fly, Moss Mother. Ay. 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't have done it like that. It's just stupid. This is stupid. That was so dumb. Okay. Okay, it's Childish Gambino.
Okay. Poshanka to Poshanka communication. Poshanka! Poshanka. Poshanka! Poshanka? But okay, but hear me out though. Poshanka! Oh yeah, do you know about the taunt button, by the way? Cause that wasn't something I knew about until way late. But if you click in the right stick, you can get Hornet to say Ganama. It's this little animation. I can turn on the audio after this attempt. I forgot. No! Fucking geometry! Don't betray me! What did it mean betray me? When has geometry ever been on anyone's side? Okay. No. I'm a dumbass. I'm a fucking dumbass. No! 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 How? How the fuck? How is that to the right? Or to the left? I'm on the right the entire time! I'm so mad! It must be when it's thrown, not where you are when the animation starts, which is contrast to how some of the other ones work, but to be fair, just because one works one way, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done for 2 hits. That was stupid on my part. I discovered the taunt button pretty early when I accidentally pressed V. Oh, so you're a keyboard player. Me spamming taunt on the shocker fight while using her weapon. Yeah, no, that would be. Hold on, I haven't read Chad forever. The radiant boss word. Oh no, I did read that. I have read. I've read words. Fifth ever attempt to fuckers. Just kill me. just kill me. This attempt ain't worth. Yeah, I discovered it while doing this. And then I accidentally did this. And then she was like, Ganama! And I was like, oh shit. But except I didn't discover it as Ganama first. I discovered it as Pashanka. Because I did have her weapon equipped when it happened. Or his weapon? I don't fucking know. Bro, this entire game I thought Sharma was a he or was a she. And now I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe anymore. I thought I was so right, and now I'm just so wrong. But then you get like the quest of it, it's just like, he's gone too, and I'm like, wait, what? He? It's like, we're talking about singing fucker, right? I shouldn't have jumped. I should know not to jump for that move. This is why you do not rush shit in this fight, by the way. I just see in chat, correction, he is best. You've got to be kidding! Okay, if I'm ever in the corner like that, just fucking leave. Just get out of there. It's not worth. Yep. Okay. No! No, 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 no. No, no. I don't want to leave. Okay. Oh, he's in. Wait. Bro's in walk mode. Bro's in walk mode. He's not. Bro doesn't know. He doesn't know. Yes. He's so foolish for that one. Oh, he's so foolish. Okay. Now it's just, it's just vanilla fighting these guys. There's nothing I can do. Why did they move down? I got walled. Every time I had jumped up, they went up, I went under. Every time. And then one went under, one went over. Why? All those times I used the needle end to play music with him, I was convinced he was a girl too. Yeah, Sherma is a boy. Yeah, Sherma is 100%. The game doesn't necessarily hide the fact of this, it just doesn't tell you until way late. Okay. Yo, this guy's looking a little foolish over here. Okay. I'm a little mad. The one time I assumed that I'm in the air when that gets aimed at me, and that's the one time I was on the ground. The one time. One, two, three. No. This is my bad. Okay, that was also my bad, because I didn't pay. So, paying attention to which one is flying at you at long ranges is super important, and there is a slight tell. It's just really hard to be able to see it in the time you have. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. He is, again, best boy. Truly the greatest there ever was. It's like, look, my singing has opened the gate. The gate in its infinite wisdom has blessed us with passage. Let us commence. Let us journey onwards. Okay. Next up is take care of the middle one first. Okay. Got lucky. Kinda need to. Why? Why did that count as hitting me? I pogoed the fucker, didn't I? Ah, that was just so bad. Speaking of weird bug gender, what is the Trader Lord? That's a really good question, actually. I would assume also a girl, because I think all the Mantisae are female. If not, if all Mantisaes aren't female, then I'm gonna assume that's a male. Yeah, same, right? We're in the same boat here. Okay. I'm almost in the stream for 2.5 hours. That sounds about right. Nope. Makes me so mad when that still triggers at the very last frame of the animation. I really don't think it should do that. I had the right idea in mind with like sending it the other way. I just shouldn't have jumped there. To like, why am I jumping there like that? Don't be jumping there, my guy. Fucking. Just get out of there. Okay, come on. If we're on an attack and I'll punish it. I know how this works. I know your game. It's called Silk Song. Very lucky, very lucky. Alright, bro's looking a little foolish right now. I don't know about this dude. I don't know about him. Looking just a little bit. Looking just a little bit foolish. Just slightly. Just ever so slightly foolish. Okay. Looking just a little bit foolish. Looking just a little bit. Okay, that's free hits. I wasn't sure. Come on. Okay. Just a 1v1 now. And I have a hit to spare. Because it doesn't matter if I get hit once here. Because I have the same amount of health in the final phase anyway. So really doesn't matter. Okay. Nope. 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 You wait until after. You wait until. You wait. Nope. 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 You wait. You wait. You wait. You wait. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. Oh, the Trader Lord is a man. The Hollow Knight Wiki says the Trader Lord is one of the leaders of the Mantis tribe along with his sisters. Okay. I think... Because I still have a decent amount of schoolwork to do. So. I think we're done. If I can just get more consistent at the final phase. If I can make that 2v1 into a 1v1, it's so possible. And I can deal damage. It's just gonna be so fucking hard. AIDS wins today. Not next time, though. When is next time? I don't know. Probably not on stream. Probably some random time off stream. Yeah, I'll try my best with that shit. I have to go from dying to AIDS for 2 hours into schoolwork. Fun times truly are abound. I will check real quick for... Not display capture... I will check to see if there's a stream I should raid. And if not, then I do not care. Shit wants to load. There is not. There is not. There is not. Alright, well, I was gonna do it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.